Bangalore 1, this is half a degree for 3-minute charge rifle.
That is correct.
A batelfield's a chaotic and noisy place. Any Marine can tell you that. There's the ear-splitting sounds of combat and the deafening roar of data. Combat and logistical information, communications, automated reports from platforms, it's all a vast flow of information to and from the battlefield. And for Marines to be at their most effective, that noise needs to become knowledge. When logistics data has meaning and flows effectively, the MAGTF gets what it needs to accomplish the mission. But when important information gets lost in the noise, the result can be catastrophic. Back in World War II, more than 260,000 tons of supplies arrived in the UK and promptly disappeared. Enough equipment to keep fighting for a month and a half got lost in the noise. In the North African campaign, troops were well supplied with hair products, combs, and nail clippers. Meanwhile, ammo, artillery rounds, and fresh food were somewhat thin on the ground. Why? Noise. Errors in the logistical chain don't come from a lack of supplies. They come from not knowing. Not knowing a weapons system status, not knowing where equipment is or where it needs to be. Not knowing means chaos. Future MAGTF logistics must enable clear knowledge and provide tempo for maneuver forces. Smart technology fights through the noise. With knowledge rather than noise at their fingertips, MAGTF commanders can act decisively against conventional and hybrid threats. We're converting noise to knowledge with a powerful new tool, Sense and Respond Logistics.
Sense Respond Logistics, what it takes is that information that's being generated from the battle plan, takes a look at inventory levels, say in OIS Marine Corps, which is an ordnance information system, and lets you know how much ammo you have here. Another system that takes a look at distribution capabilities across the battlefield. Can I get the ammo there? So it starts to piece everything together for the commander so that he can properly allocate his resources and ensure that that operation is supported.
Sense and Respond Logistics will help us know the what, when, where, and why of our operations. From a boots-on-the-ground perspective, forward-deployed Marines will enjoy greater awareness and flexibility. Sensors and communications architecture will receive and transmit platform and equipment health information. Smart software will track maintenance status and provide real-time supply management. What it means from an operational perspective is a much bigger picture.
In times past, what we really focused on, those small elements of SNRL, and it could have been like fuel sensors. How much fuel do I have across the battlefield? What's my platform health? But really, Sense Respond is really an overarching concept that starts to tie all this together. Those are just pieces of the puzzle. So now you take information and you create decision support tools that assist the commander and their staffs in determining what are those requirements based on the concept of operation or the scheme of maneuver, and how do I fill that with what I have across the battlefield. So it really starts to tie up all the loose ends.
So while many activities are being performed at the granular level, from a MAGTF perspective, what Sense and Respond does is lighten the load. Collectively, the many moving parts that make up Sense and Respond Logistics will lighten the MAGTF by providing each Marine with precise, specific information. Marines at all levels of MAGTF will get tailored, actionable knowledge and operational tools. Rather than a fire hose of raw data, it's aggregated, targeted, relevant information. That means less equipment, less bandwidth, less confusion, and less overhead. The MAGTF will be lighter, but its teeth will be sharper. Sense and Respond also provides decision-making and collaborative tools that didn't exist before. Everything from combat operational planning to vehicle maintenance will be improved by a smart, elegant system of fused and reliable information. Sense and Respond Logistics isn't some far-off solution. Parts of it are in testing now and will roll out to the MAGTF in 2012. We'll see more and more sense and respond capability in the field in just the next few years. Combat logistics has a pedigree as ancient as warfare itself, and its importance has always been understood by the greatest commanders. General Patton himself once said that the commander who doesn't know supply is totally useless. Today's American warfighters are probably better supported with the things they need than at any point in our history. It's not so much the lack of stuff that gives us the greatest challenge, rather it's in the not knowing how much or where that stuff is. Successful logistics are responsive, providing real-time solutions rather than after-the-fact results. Historically, MAGTF logistics relied heavily on large stockpiles, those so-called iron mountains, able to meet every possible requirement. This brute force logistics is cumbersome and doesn't adapt well to the distributed operations of modern warfare. With the ever-growing number of smart systems on the battlefield adding to the noise, you need smart logistics to manage it. Sense and Respond is an advanced logistical machine that will help the Marine Corps exercise mastery over the battlefield. Nothing can completely cut through the fog of war. What Sense and Respond logistics can do is help control the chaos. It will create knowledge from the sea of noise. Now, a commander will know what's over the next hill, or that his LAV's turret needs to be replaced, or that there's a fuel cache only 12 clicks from his present location. And when that commander gets back to base, he'll find the needed supplies waiting for him. The battlefield's noisier than ever, and tomorrow's battlefield will crank up the volume even higher. A smart, advanced logistical solution will help our Marines do what they do best. And that's the only thing that matters. Sense and Respond logistics converts noise into knowledge. Actionable information is what the MAGTF needs. Actionable information to dominate the field of battle and master the art of readiness in today's conflicts and those to come.